Top 5 reasons to stay your ass away from Frederick, Maryland. Number 1, higher commuter times. Many residents in Frederick, they have to commute, whether it's for work or for play, and a lot of times that's down to DC or close by, or out to Baltimore. Any way you slice it, there is a lot of traffic in the mornings on your way down to DC, or in your mornings on your way out to Baltimore. You're going to run into that morning traffic, that rush hour, and it is grueling. There's about 9 gazillion cars on the road at those times. It's going to be the same thing when you leave work to come home. So if you're not a big traffic person, stay your ass out of Frederick. Reason number 2 to stay away from Frederick is there is not a lot of mass transit. There's not a lot of public transportation in Frederick. So it is very car dependent, or depending on where you live, you may be able to walk or ride a bike. You're not gonna have a lot of public transit access. So not a lot of trains, not a lot of buses. It's the number 2 reason why you should stay the hell away from Frederick. If you ain't got a car, this is probably not the place for you. Seasonal tourist crowds is number 3. If you're not for all these people who come into town just for certain events, then Frederick's probably not the place for you, because as they host, whether it is these first Saturdays or in the streets, or it's a different festival or farmer's market, whatever, that's going to bring a lot of people who are not from there to there. And if strangers and large crowds out of nowhere or surrounding certain festivals at certain times a year, if that bothers you, stay away. Number 4, high taxes. And when I talk about high taxes, we're talking property taxes. Property taxes in Frederick are typically a little bit higher than most other places. So if you're looking to purchase a piece of property here, just have an understanding that property taxes are going to be relatively high for the area. Number 5 reason to stay your ass away from Frederick: rapid development and traffic. We've already talked about a lot of high commute times and all that stuff when it comes to getting to and from work, but they're also continuing to build more stuff, more communities. There is a lot more development that is still going on in Frederick. If that is something that bothers you, this ain't the place. Frederick has been a city that has been on the rise and rapidly rising for the last 10, 20 years probably. And there's no end in sight. It is continuing to grow and expand. There's more people moving there. They're building more houses. They're building more infrastructure. They're building more entertainment and all the things that we've talked about in previous videos. More stuff is on the way in Frederick. If you can deal with that, cool. If you can't, not the place for you.